Greetings! This is garthrs, the tireless inventor, with another episode of StarMade on the StarSquadron server. That's 2 episodes in a row that I have remembered it. This celebration, time for pizza. I don't know where I'm at. I log in today, and this is missing. So I don't know where my little ship is. My big ship is gone somewhere else. I have decided that I am not going to build a robot in this little box. This box is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let me show you what's new first, okay? I'm going to show you what's new first. I got a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. One thing is, it's got me a little bit depressed, so we're going to deal with other things first, so that my depressedness is not ruining the whole episode. Okay, so first we're going to do is we're going to look in the right one. We have a stairwell here. Ooh, it's all stairwelly. Yes, that's right. It goes all the way up to the 3rd floor, and I have these set up. This is all halls and stuff. They have different colors laid out here. And this one, of course, has like brown hull and glass and doors and hazards in it. And that's pretty much the extent of that. And you're like, well, that's really impressive. You just encapsulated about 3 hours worth of work in about 13 seconds. Good job, Garth. Good job. And I'm all like, you're welcome. Anyway, so as you can see, that this is definitely down a whole bunch. Majority of what's in here is the dolom and the chabaz and the sujal and the lucra and the text and the varus. What we're really missing is Larimar. We don't have any Larimar. We need to get some of that. It's important that we have Larimar. Why do we not have a Larimar? Larimar is it's not even in here. Dear God in heaven, what is this world coming to if a man's got no Larimar? Sujal. Got the Sujal, but I don't have any Larimar. Alright, and then of course we still have this stuff here, and then this stuff over here, and then in the middle we have overflow and these things. And as you can see, I have a great deal, many of these things. And this system, I'm not sure if I've showed it to you before, so I'm going to show it to you now. Everything is piped into here, and then everything else is pulled out of here, up to and including raw ores. And you're like, well, where's your processing center? Processing center is going to be aesthetic. The actual processing, as it were, is going to be somewhere it's like invisible. But the rest of the processing is probably going to be like a factory looking thing right here. I'm going to build a factory, either here or here. I haven't decided yet. One of these two is going to be a factory. I like saying factory. But if you come over here, down, you see what I got going on here. This is brilliant. Okay, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. You take this chest, right, and you have it pull all your raw ores in, and you're like, that's genius. Okay, but also if you put an ore next to it, when it's empty, you get what they call a high signal. So a high signal, which feeds into this, which feeds into these. And each one of these high signals toggle off my capsule refineries, so that it only refineries when there's something in here. Now the only downside is, because they're all on a global tick, the only downside is if they pull everything out of here at once, it'll shut these off, and it won't process the final little bit. So I'm probably going to add, because if you look here, it's only like maybe 2 seconds, so I can put what do you call them? Delays. Put like 3-4 seconds worth of delays, so it stays charged long enough for it to finish one cycle. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do with that. That's going to be the processing. And as you can see, there's that right there. Now the actual making of things, again, we're going to have the factory. The actual ore processing is going to take place down there, but we're going to like make it all RP and junk, and it's going to look awesome, and there's going to be robots and stuff like that. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so much. I'm really trying to build it up right now because I don't think you guys believe me when I say it's going to be awesome. But it is. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. And you're going to notice that I have an additional ship yard. I had one, now I have 2. What is here? Let's look. The robot. That's right, the robot. So let's place order, and we'll load the design for the robot, and we'll go ahead and we'll just do that. And then we'll jump out of here and always start in the wrong direction. And then we'll come over here and we're gonna look. We're gonna look at it and see what it's all about. Because I've moved it. I've moved it to a place where I have more room to make a more better robot. So let's activate you. Okay, yeah, you're totally activated. Now the downside is I'm close enough to the planet where I can't just exit the planet's gravity. See, like that. If I hit this again, I'm still in the gravity again. See, so what I have to do is I have to actually there's the thing, but I have to kind of cheat the system. I come over here to the spaceship, and then I enter the spaceship's gravity. Oh, I got to do it over here. I enter the spaceship's gravity, thusly. Right now I'm in this gravity. Oh, this is awesome. And then I exit this gravity, and I'm in space. I am a cheater. And then I can fly over here. It takes a little bit because I don't have a system. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of crafting. This is Varus, I believe, and Chabaz. No, Chabaz is orange. Cinnabar. So there's that right there. There's the plate from up above. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so beautiful, except for that bleed through the core. But other than that, it's beautiful. I love it. My hands are chapped. Random statement of the day. And we're back to StarMade. They hurt. They're so chapped, they hurt. It looks like I've been punching cinder blocks or something. So let's get over here. Come on now. Here we go. Now this is just a basic rib cage. This is kind of a partial design. I'm probably going to tear this down and move the core up. Oh crap! I'm in orbit. I was like, I'm falling, but I'm not going to fall on the planet. I'm going to fall past the planet, which immediately put me in orbit, I guess. Like, that's the theory behind orbit, if you don't know it. You're just going so fast that as you're falling, you're not getting any closer to the ground. That's orbit. That's in essence, that's orbit. So now I'm 6 miles away from where I wanted to be. This has definitely put me in a better mood. I got a message today in my StarMade mail, which I've since deleted because it was very saddened to me. Let's see, where's it at? We got mail right here, but I don't have it anymore. But basically, I got a message from somebody. It was an anonymous person, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack it onto the end of the episode so you guys can have a look at it. But yeah, it shed some light on some things that I was very curious and unsure of. So now, you know, some questions have been answered, but in the process of answering those questions, it has turned around and created so many more, which I'm not 100% okay with. But effectively, that's what we're going to do right there. It's going to be a little bit bigger than that. I'm just kind of playing around with some designs for now, but I'm probably going to move the core probably to the middle here because it's only like 30 out from here. So the core is probably going to be right here, and the chest is going to be much bigger. Might go down a little bit more. Let me look here. A little bit more. Yeah. You might just want to move it up to about right there just to even it out. Because the chest is going to be basically full of systems. And there's going to be like probably some plates right here that open up to the left and to the right for my crazy missiles that I'm going to fire. And then, of course, we'll have the head section, which will be the cockpit. I was thinking about making the head a turret, but I figured it would be really weird if I was flying and my head was pointing in a random direction. Pew, pew! Shooting his laser eyes. Pew, pew! I think that would be pretty weird, so I'm not going to do that. Actually, I may do that anyway, just for the weird factor. But that is totally what we're going to do. And the only recommendation that I got in the comment section, when, you know, because I did ask. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but I did ask for suggestions. And the only one I got was a pink unicorn that shot rainbows. And I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do a pink unicorn that shoots rainbows. I appreciate the input. I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm thinking no. Because pink unicorns that shoots rainbows is not going to scare pirates. And apparently we have some kind of mega pirate that we have to fight. Remember I told you that, you know, from the logbook, you know, it said, you know, we discovered an enormous pirate base, blah, blah, blah. And, well, we gotta take them out. We can't take them out with a pink unicorn. It's just how it is. It's just, I can't. Oh, wait, let's do this. Go back. Okay, we're in gravel. Can I? Oh, I can. Check it, microphone, check it. All right, cool. Hey, I don't think I have another one of these. Nope, I don't. So I just have to use the other one. But as you guys can see, I've been doing a little bit of work. I've not been idle. I've not been idle at all. So there is that. Everybody who wants to be idle can just do other things. But I figured I'd give you guys a heads up on what's been going on. There's been a lot of downtime for me to record, but not downtime to record, but downtime to play. The difference between recording and playing is the level of noise in my house. So if it's a high level of noise, I rarely play or record. But if it's like a lot of noise, then I'll just go ahead and play and not record, and then catch you guys up later. I'm just checking these chests real fast. It's probably pretty annoying, but you know, you're going to be all right. I promise. I promise. Now, there was one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. What did I do with it? Where is it? Did I already? I think I already showed you that. Yes, I did. I showed you the whole thing. That's not too shabby. So what I figured we could do this episode, before I show you the thing that's got me so upset. I mean, I really don't know how to feel about it, because while I was watching it, I was obviously upset because of the content of the message, but the method of its delivery was odd. And odd to the point where it was entertaining to me in a way, like a groaner joke, you know, like, oh god, when somebody makes a really bad pun. It's funny, but your initial reaction is to pretend like it's not funny, even though you're going to tell that joke later. You know you do. You know you do. So let's go back upstairs. I don't know why I came all the way down here. But effectively, what we're going to do is we are going to get close enough for to actually pick us up. We're going to be working on the robot a little bit today. And I think I'm going to leave it as it is right now, and then I'll just move it up before I load it next time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Totally what we're going to do. Only this time we're not going to fly over. We're going to cheat. Not cheat, but, you know, kind of cheat. We're going to get in this ship, and then we'll just hop over via the up arrow. I kind of like this not having any seats in it. It's very utilitarian. They're perfect. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right. So as far as the chest goes, with the robot, I was thinking we'd do a couple of things on this. First of all, I'm going to just kind of work on this, and then we'll scale it up later, because I don't want to tear this all down while you guys are sitting here. But when you look at, we're gonna make a robot, which is kind of like a person. So you kind of have to look at the profile. Okay. What do we see that's wrong with this? Initially, most people, I guess we're not making a person, we're making a robot, but most people have about that many ribs in their chest before we start getting into the shoulder area. That's pretty much it. And the silhouette is pretty good too. I mean, it's tapering down. Now we're going to beef it up with like armor plates and junk like that. It's just not going to be something like this. But what we have to make now, and I think I'm using the gray hull. I'm using the gray hull as kind of like a bone structure. So let's go ahead and get that started. But I want to put this in here first, because it's definitely going to be symmetrical. So we have right there. Yeah, right there. Actually, let's go forward one. We'll get rid of this one. But effectively, what I want to do is make... Wrong. What I want to do is make... I wanted them to be turrets, but there's too many joints in it. They're going to be all 3D all over the place. So I think what I'm going to do is just make them docked entities that I can jump to and control if I want. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not 100% sold on it yet. Alright, so first key thing we're going to do is like this is going to be the central point right there. Let's do that. Alright, so we go, we're going to build a little bit of a socket right here. I think we could probably get away with that. Yeah, we could definitely get away with that. Now this is a lot of, this is usually a lot of what I do is I just sit here and I'll build for a few moments and then step back and have a look, which is 9 times out of 10 enough to help me figure out if what I'm doing is going to work. All right. So let's come up a little bit right here. Let's just come up to right there. I forgot to turn this one off. Then we'll come around. Like I said, I'm not 100% sold on the design yet. The key thing right here is getting the basic shape. And that is what I'm shooting for right now, is the basic shape of it. I think that is good. Alright, now we gotta turn off blue. We're gonna come in. We need to bring this out a little bit more. Let's just bring it out one. Just the one here. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, but because what we're looking for basically is a taper. That's, for all intents and purposes, we're looking for a taper. And what we need to come up right here is the collarbone, basically. So let's do that. Because once you can get a pretty accurate bone structure down, let's bring these back one more. Did you guys hear that? It's a crazy family. They're making noise in the background. They are awesome. Get a pretty basic design. Yeah, I guess you might need to know a little bit about anatomy, but that's neither here nor there. That's here nor there. Whatever. All right, so let's bring out the first armor color that we're going to use. The base armor color. I was going to go with a dark gray. There you are. So we're just going to play with. I'm looking for dark gray hull. There it is. We're just going to use dark gray for now, and for a base. So what we have here is we have 2 of these. Now this musculature area comes down to about. So this is the sternum. I think this is called the phalanx, or the phalanx. I can't remember what that's called. A little xiphoid process thing right there. There you go. So this comes out this way. Looks like just regular boobies. You need to fix that. You just look like boobies. That's crazy. What are you doing look like boobies? I don't know. You made me. Stupid. You're stupid. You shut up. Gotta get kind of pectorally is what we're looking for there. Pectorally. pretty much like that. We're gonna need to beef it up a little bit more because the pectoral muscles will come up just below the collarbone area, and they actually go all the way back to the shoulder, but you don't really see that too much. But we're gonna be making armor plates here, so that's what we need to kind of beef it up a little bit. So let's take this down. Actually, let's take it even further. Let's do this. I'm getting a good idea now. It just popped into my head here. We'll take this all the way out. Take it all the way out to there. Now remember, this is going to be the base. There's going to be additional color on top of this. We're going to kind of want it to look a little bit bulky, but I probably won't need to fill this whole thing in, so let's just get rid of that. And we'll just do 2 layers here. And I could probably get away with tapering on this side right here. Now, this is one of the things that I do like about StarMade over Space Engineers. Like if you had something like this in Space Engineers, it would just float away. So this kind of remembers that it's part of a thing. So I think that works amazingly for most projects that people come up with in their head. You're like, oh, I want to do this, and then you freaking delete something, and then the rest of your freaking boat flies away, which upsets the crap out of me personally. I have a feeling that this should be a little bit less. My creative process, look at glasses right now. My creative process is beast mode. I'm telling you, you don't even know. You don't even know. Most people who are like even the littlest bit creative, it just doesn't seem like it's big enough. We can always beef it up. Let's beef it up. Most people who are creative look at my creative process and they go, that's dumb. And I'm like, you're right. It is dumb. Well, it's mine, so I don't hate it too much. But right now, all we're really shooting for is getting that basic, not design, but shape. Getting the basic shape. Now, here's my plan with this. So this comes back to here. And that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. We have that. I think that would probably work. And then we'll have an interior plate that will be a different color. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted it to do. No, it wasn't, Garth. Quit lying. You shut up. 2 plus 2. You don't know. And of course, our interior color is definitely going to be like this raw and angry red armor. But I'm not sure which red I want, though. Let's go with advanced for now, but I'm probably going to end up changing it. To give you an idea, though, of kind of how I'm going to put it together. Now, the problem that I end up with when I do my little creative builds and whatnot is I always get to a point where things just look flat, extremely flat. So, what I'm trying to get away from is just ending up with that, you know, where it's just a perfect flushness where the only thing that really changes is the color. I'm trying to get away from that. So one of the things that I do to combat that is I'll open up this. Like, here's a perfect example. I'll take this and this and this and this, and then this and this and this and this, right? And then we delete that one and that one. Switch this puppy around. Put it there and there and there. And then on the back side here, we could put something glowy, little glowy bits back here. Like we could put, where is the glowy bits? Looking for the glowy bits. No, well, yeah, let's do red. Let's do a red Matisse. And remember, we're gonna make all this crap, so we can't go too crazy with it. Can't go too crazy with it. Let's go on the outside and have a look. Does it glow as much as I wanted it to? No, Sherry Bob. I bet you it would glow a little bit better if we put something behind it, though. Let's try that. Let's do that. Ah! Okay. A little bit. A little bit. Let's encapsulate it. Well, encapsulate it. Perfect. Might want to change it up. Instead of using red, use like blue or something, just to make it stand out. But see, that's what I always end up with. I end up with something that looks like this. And I don't want to put anything, you know, sticky out of here, because then it'll just become a nipple. Hello, nipple. My robot nipples are here for you. But yeah, we definitely don't want that. We don't want robot nipples. But we could do this. Not really robot nipples, but more like not nipples. Oh, that's brilliant, Garth. You're the smartest man alive. I know, right? And then we come down to here. And I'm just walking through this. I know a lot of you guys like to see my creative process, and you know, God bless you, because nobody else does. They're all like, God, your creative process is kind of stupid. And I'm like, yeah, you're not telling me anything I don't know. You're not telling me anything at all that I don't already know. Somewhat. All right, and we'll put you right here. And then we'll put you right here. Like that. And then we'll just go in here. Now that looks so stupid. It does, it looks so stupid. And they're little tiny, it's like a ginormous areola and nipple combination. You're like, why are you making, God, kids, look away. No, don't look away, kids. I mean, do look away if you think it's a nipple. Don't look at the nipples. Never look at nipples. Ever. We could do this. And this. That kind of works, but not really. Ah! Wrong one. Undo. Thank you. We can put like a different color there, maybe like blue and yellow or something. It's got to be something to really pop out, you know. Because I need it to have some contrast. I need it to have some contrast. I need it to have some texture. That's kind of workable. Let's try this. I just got a wicked hot cool idea. Let's go here, here, and here. That really breaks it up, the flat plane look, but now it almost looks like a samurai mask all by itself. Ugh. Hey, yeah. So anyways, trial and error. Anyways, remember, this is going to get all scrapped and enlargenated. But I think I got a pretty good idea what I want to do with the chest plate. Probably a little bit different than what I've got here, but something along these lines, except for all the crap that you see right here. Definitely gonna take it out. If you have any suggestions, leave in the comments below. Now remember, at the end of the episode here, just a few short moments, you're going to see what has got me so bummed out. But you're also going to see why I wanted to laugh, because I think this is supposed to be sinister, but the way in which it was delivered was it's crazy. I got no other words. I got no other words for what it is. So feel free to stick around here in the next couple of minutes, or next couple of moments here, just shortly after I do my salutation. I'll just go ahead and roll right into the extra footage. Be sure to stick around and check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments below, because I definitely wanted to laugh at it, but it was sad. As funny as it was still sad. Yeah. But we're just, for those of you who are following the storyline, it is I think we're one step closer to where we need to be, and we're going to have some answers. So feel free, enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hello. No, make it sound scary. Scarier. Really scary. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that one. Hello. I have something I want to say to you. Larimar. Sujor. What is this? What am I reading? It's a shopping list. Oh, the other thing. I stayed up all night writing it. Get me that one. Yes. Not the flashcards. That's the handwritten one. Thank you. Hello. I have sent you a file I would like you to review when you get a chance. Actually, no, do it now. Well, wait, let me finish, and then do it. So don't do it now, do it when I'm done. Some footage. You had some questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What happened to my station? I can answer those in the file. Not now, because it would ruin the suspense. Enjoy.